Good morning, passport holders. Today, January 27, 2017, day 819 of the vlogs, and woke up this morning and after 7.5 hours of sleep, and that was forced sleep because I went to bed early, one, and two, took a sleeping aid. The one that gave me the weird side effects a couple days last week, for whatever reason, didn't this time, and I didn't wake up super groggy, which was its own benefit as well. Where are we at, though? Yoga with Adrian returned from captioners. Clintus returned from captioners. Both of those line formatted, ready to go. So I just got to do final reviews on those. Daily V140, still need to do final review on their, well, formatting, auto timing, final review on that. Kick that out. VaynerMedia guys sent over 10 different, 11 different shorties or keynotes, and these are old keynotes from Gary's. All things said and done, about 3 hours, 10 minutes worth of content. So pretty much there goes my weekend. Yay! So just trying to sit here and once again get through February, or get through to February 1st, and hopefully things will get a lot better from there. But as it stands right now, I've probably got about 6 hours, 7 hours worth of work in the queue just from current releases today, and the shorties, the keynotes, pretty much are all weekend, which are grand total, I think 5 of them are keynotes. 5 of them are longer than 20 minutes, so it is what it is. Continue to do this grind, and I'm hoping that it all comes together with me and the VaynerMedia guys, and that we're able to continue to work into year 2, because I want to work with them, but when they're pushing through this much content in a single day, let alone a single week, makes it really hard for me to do that when I'm not getting paid, or not getting paid enough. Let's put it that way.
Well, guys, it's coming up on 1:15. I was like, I should probably eat something, and then I looked down and noticed it was the 27th, which meant that I got paid since tomorrow is a weekend. And I checked my bank account. Sure enough, I did. And I was like, well, you know what? Like, what sounds good today? And so I decided to splurge a whole $6 and go and get a large Jamba Juice. And so I placed the order while I was working on a shorty for Gary V. And yeah, so that is what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go pick that up now, since it was supposed to be ready like 5 minutes ago. So by the time I get over there, which is another 10-15 minute drive, it should be really, really ready. It'll probably just be sitting in their fridge. So where are we at? Well, of the 11 shorties, I got a 12th one. So 12 shorties, all things said and done. And 12 shorties in. I've now got 5 of them done. I've got one last shorty in. Everything else is a keynote, or 20 minutes or longer, which therefore gets treated like a keynote. And so at this point, I still have Daily V 140 to finish up a final review on, but my thought process, and as per stack rules, shorties get done first. So I will finish that last shorty as I get back here, and then I will take, I don't know, 15 minutes, watch CTFXC, and maybe eat a little something, just so that I am not just eating, or just having a smoothie for lunch, but like a little more food in me, maybe a couple pieces of bread or some crackers or something, I'm not sure yet. And if I do that, then I'll get back into the work stuff, finish 140, kick that back, and then start to work on some of these keynotes until Daily V drops. I'll let the outsourced captioners handle Clintus's work today, just because I can't, it took me so long to do that 1 hour long one, although that was crosstalk super heavy. If I, don't want to lose my entire weekend to closed captioning these keynotes, I gotta get started sooner rather than later. Good stuff. Well, fast forward 3.5 hours later. A handful of shorties done. A couple other little things. A couple short videos from other channels done as well. And then Justin, the new video editor on Gary's team, dropped an additional 7 or 8. I think it was 8. Videos into the queue, ranging from 1 to 11 minutes, 12 minutes. I think it's like 11 and a half. So that brings his daily total up to like something like 17, and other Tyler's I think is 3. Not to mention that, a bunch of other stuff. So I fixed a massive timing issue and formatting issue with DailyView 140. And then I looked up and I was like, oh my gosh, like I have to do, because I paid today, and so I was like, I should probably go and do this grocery run that I've been putting off since there are some mission critical things on that list. And so I was like, well, it's 4:40 at this point, might as well go and take care of that before everybody gets off of work and all the craziness starts in the weekend and this, that, and the other thing. So as it stands right now, total, we're looking probably about 4 hours in the queue. And that doesn't count Daily V for today. Clintus's episode is live. It's like 10 and a half minutes, and it's already being worked on by somebody. So basically, even though there's no football this weekend, the Pro Bowl technically, but no football this weekend that is meaningful, I'm going to end up just working all weekend, which I'm not excited about, and especially given the fact that the phone call that Andy and I were supposed to have yesterday did not happen because Andy was out sick. I'm kind of in this weird kind of limbo status about, not whether or not I'm going to be paid, because thankfully I get paid up front, but if I can do all this work profitably without killing myself. And the answer right now is no. I am straining at the edges. So I don't know what next week and this phone call have. The way I look at it is that there are 3 different options, and I've got contingency plans for all 3. So pretty simple. All that said, let's get this grocery run out of the way so that I can just get back on the treadmill desk and working, and I'll probably hit 25 or 30,000 steps today, so that'll be its own interesting bit. I'm already at 15 and a half.
All right, guys, so we're racing up on 7 o'clock at this point, and where are we at? Well, Clintus's captions came back while I was getting groceries, so I did the formatting on that, took care of that, and because of that, I got lucky. I got super lucky, because otherwise I would have had to redo the work that I was doing on DailyView 140. And the reason for that was, while I was doing Clintus's captions final review, DailyView 140 was recut and re-uploaded. So super interesting. About 90 seconds was cut out. And while I know, because I have both versions, and secondarily is that I have captions for both versions, I know exactly what was cut out. I don't care to put D-Rock or anybody else on blast. So it is interesting that that happened. So as a result, I just actually finished with that. So 140 is out. So basically right now I'm just waiting for DailyView 141 to drop, and then I've got just a wall of shorties and keynotes. So the keynotes themselves are about 2.5 hours. The shorties are about another 2 hours worth of work. Not worth of work, sorry. 2 hours worth of runtime. So we've got a ton of work over this weekend. But that stated, as you can hear in my voice and somewhat in my nose even, I'm sounding a lot better. I got a lot more energy, which is a good thing. I'm going to need it. But that stated, it is, like I said, 6:45. I'm going to take a little bit of a break now and then sprint for the next hour leading into Shark Tank, at which point I'll eat dinner while I'm watching that and yell into the TV about business deals and all that good fun. And then it's going to be a late night in all likelihood. I'm probably going to work until midnight or 2 a.m. And then go to sleep for 8 hours, 6 hours, whatever it is, and then get back on it because I got work to do. All right, guys, so it is just shy of 11 o'clock at this point, and where are we at? Well, the answer is that I've done a ton of work. DailyView 141 came out, and that was 8 minutes long, 7.5 minutes long. Did that top to bottom between kind of when I had initially had dinner and then Shark Tank, so got that all finished up. Clintus's episode from today got done as well. So all things told, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 14 episodes have now been done. 14th one is going to be finished up here. 14 bits of content, all told, 7 full-length episodes have been completed in captioning. And so I'm going to actually shut it all down as soon as I finish this last one, which is, I've got a minute left on it to do the transcription, and then obviously I can lean on the tools in order to do all the other bits and pieces, but still probably about 15-20 minutes worth of work. And then at that point, I'm going to do something that I haven't done in a week, or more than a week, which is I'm gonna go play Destiny, and I'm super pumped about it, and like I'm really looking forward to breaking the disc out, which has been the middle ground. So I haven't told you guys this. I said that on the first of the year I was gonna put the Xbox away, like completely disconnected, all that good fun, and the answer was it was much easier for me to just kind of take the disc out, throw it in the case, and then throw it in the closet, and so like it's in a really weird place. So I'm gonna dig it back out, give myself the opportunity to play until I'm tired, and then go to bed. Been speaking with a couple of friends about kind of the potential outcomes of the phone call with the VaynerMedia guys that's going to happen this week, or what should have happened yesterday. And a couple of friends had a very interesting and alternative perspective, and I'm not saying that I'm like all the way there, but like they could have completely, if I would have given them enough time to really sell me on the idea and sell me on my own personal strengths and weaknesses against this idea, they 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 might have convinced me to take this a very different way. So I'm super interested to have this call with Andy K whenever the heck he comes back from vacation and whenever he has time. Because if I can go in armed with kind of the three expected outcomes from our talk and know that I can win any which way, it could be very interesting about how this all goes forward. So, and especially with two of the three being like massive, huge, life changing kind of victories, and the third one being like, okay, like it's nothing I can't handle, but it could be good. That's really interesting. That's like really, really interesting. So, yeah. That stated, these are why I have such a plethora and varying group of friends. They see things very different ways, and sometimes people are able to call me out on underlying assumptions, which is one of my favorite things about my, personal skill set is that I'll call people out all the time regarding them. But every once in a while, I have one or two that I'm not recognizing, and a couple of these friends called me out for it tonight, and they might be right. I'm gonna sleep on it though, and see how I feel about it tomorrow morning. And if I feel the same way that I feel now, then I mean, who knows what happens, right? And this is akin to some of the vague booking that I've been doing. So a lot of my friends have called me the master of vague booking because of how often I won't say what is actually going on or what I'm thinking about it, but I will just give this is a fact, maybe not the full context of the fact, and this is how I'm sort of feeling about it, and then there's this other opportunity that I can't talk about but I want to. And even some of you have noticed it in the vlog, but I just don't care to blow a ton of content, or not content, but like not allow things to develop to the point where I can affect them. And this is one of those things where I could affect this. I could affect this in a meaningful way. But I'm going to end the vlog here because first and foremost, I'm going to go do this work, and then I just want to go play Destiny. So I want to go dig the disc out of the closet and sit down for an hour or two or three or whenever I get tired and play the night away. So I will say thank you so much for your time and your attention. As always, I appreciate them so much. And remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still. So go do cool stuff. Bye for now.